Selena here. Um, so I've been debating on whether or not I was going to make this video, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it. So excuse if I look like more of a mess than what I usually do. We just woke up. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Um, and I thought that I would go ahead and make this video because I don't know if I'm going to be making a video on Sunday. This video is going to be Wednesday's video. They skipped the letter of the day, Tunk Tunk. And I thought I would do this while he's supposed to be watching Sesame Street. So yeah, my biggest mishap so far as a parent, and I say so far because worst could probably happen. Worst does happen when you're a parent. And I try to be as real as I can on my channel. So I thought that I would share what happened yesterday with you guys. And I don't know if I'm going to edit this video at all or not. So I am sorry about the quality of this video. It's probably going to be horrible. But I just wanted to share. Sorry. I just wanted to share with you guys what happened. So, yesterday was pretty much a normal day. It was Sunday. That evening, Sunday evening, we were getting ready to go to the store. And he had had his helmet off for a good amount of the day, and I decided to put it on. So I put him on that couch right there behind me, like right here, to put on his helmet, and the diaper bag was behind him. I put on his helmet, and then I left him on the couch while I looked in the diaper bag to make sure that everything was in the diaper bag. And then the next thing I know, he had grabbed onto the cord of a wax warmer and he pulled it down, and all the wax got like just all over him. And it was one of those moments where like everything was just a blur. Like I don't even know. I was so scared for what was gonna happen to him, whether he was burnt, like severely burned or something like that from the wax. I was just so scared, and it was like all on his face. So as soon as it happened, I just picked him up and started taking it off his face, and taking it like off of like everywhere that he was. And I was just like, please be okay, please be okay. And I just kept saying that over and over again. And he was crying because he had the wax all over him. And like I was just so overwhelmed. I got like most of the wax off of him, and after that I was in the process of calling my sister. She didn't answer, so I called my mom, because I didn't know what to do. Like he seemed fine. As soon as I finished like trying to get the wax off of him, I noticed that there was some left on his eye. So I took a towel, this towel, and I was warming it up with water as I was trying to call my mom so I can try to get some of the wax off his eye, because he couldn't open his eye. And he seemed fine. As soon as I stopped like trying to get all the wax off, he just started clapping his hands like he was fine. My mom answered, so I talked to her. She told me to take him to the emergency room. And I also, like I said, I was warming up the towel with warm water so that I could try to get the wax off his eye. I got a little bit of it off, but it wasn't really coming off, so he still couldn't open up his eye. My mom called my brother, he was out. Like he had actually left about an hour ago or something like that. So he came back. came back so that we can take him to the hospital, and I just felt so bad. Like, how could I let that happen? Like, especially since I was right there the whole time. I was right behind him, and I allowed him to grab it and pull it down. Here. Okay. I allowed him to grab it and pull it down, and like, I know that worse can happen as a parent. Sorry, guys. I know that worse can happen, but it's still, I didn't think anything like this would start happening until, like, accidents would start happening until he was older. I always have an eye on him. Like I said, I was right there, and it was just so unexpected. And I just felt so bad, and like, as it was happening, I was scared of what was going to happen to him. And then after it happened, and that we had to take him to the emergency room, I was afraid that they were going to take him from me. Even though it was an accident, I was just still so worried about what was going to happen. While we were there, they looked at him, they took vitals and stuff. They numbed his eye, and then they put a dye in it just to make sure that there wasn't anything wrong with his eye. And they found like a little abrasion on his eye, which we are going to have to go to the eye doctor and get that checked out just to make sure everything's okay. But the doctor thinks everything is fine. But just to be sure, we're following up with an eye doctor. They used an ointment. Let me see if I can. This little ointment right here. And they put this on his eye to get the rest of the wax off, and it came off just fine because they couldn't get it off without putting something on his eye. So, I mean, throughout it all, he was fine, except for the fact that he couldn't open his eye, and that didn't bother him any at all. The doctor was like, we have reflexes that, like, usually when something is coming towards our face, we close our eyes, so, like, flinching. So usually our eyes don't get hurt from something falling, like, towards us. So he was fine with that. It's just me, I'm like mentally and physically drained. Like, I am just so tired. Like, today is one of those days where I just didn't want to get out of bed and do anything because of what happened. Sorry, the camera moved. So this is the shirt he had on yesterday, so you guys can see like how much got on him. And then this is the diaper bag, which was like right behind him. And then these are his pants, which aren't as bad because most of it got on his face and stuff like that. And then behind me right there is the lamp that fell on him, and it's all over the couch, so I've got to get all the wax off the couch. Yeah, so that's it. That's my story. That's my biggest mishap as a parent so far, and it's got me so scared about what could happen in the future. I know kids have accidents. I know it happens, but it doesn't make me feel any better about what happened, especially when I was there and I could have prevented it from happening. But yeah, I thought I would share that. That's going to be it for this video. I can't guarantee that this is going to be Wednesday's video. I think I said that. And I can't guarantee that there's going to be a video on Sunday because I just really don't feel like doing anything. Today is the day he turns 10 months old. Yay. So yeah, that's going to be it.